What's up, Mavericks? Running payroll is already one of those business tasks where there's not a lot of room for error. Employees need to get paid accurately, taxes need to be handled correctly, and the whole process needs to happen on time. But payroll isn't the only thing that you have to manage. There's also hiring, onboarding, benefits, time tracking, and all the other admin work that comes with managing a team. And if those pieces are scattered across different systems, your team spends way too much time just trying to keep up. Now that's where Paylocity comes in. In this video, we're gonna break down what Paylocity is, how it works, what it actually does, and what kinds of businesses it's built for. We'll also talk about how to know when it might be time to move from basic payroll software to something more complete. All right, now quick shout out to Paylocity for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. All right, first let's break down what Paylocity is. Paylocity is a unified HCM platform for payroll, HR, finance, and IT, which means it's built to help businesses manage more than just payroll. For this video though, we're mostly focusing on the payroll and HR side because that's where a lot of the small and mid-sized businesses start feeling the pressure first. Now, at its most basic level, Paylocity helps businesses pay employees, manage employee information, track time, handle HR tasks, and give employees access to important payroll and workplace information. But the bigger idea is that all of these tools are connected. Instead of running payroll in one system, tracking time somewhere else, managing benefits in another tool, and pulling reports into a spreadsheet, Paylocity gives businesses a centralized place to manage that work. And that's obviously important because payroll is more than just entering hours and clicking submit. It relies on accurate employee records. It depends on time data, benefits, deductions, tax setup, PTO, and compliance requirements can all factor in too. When that information is split across different tools, payroll and HR teams have to spend more time checking details, fixing issues, and making sure nothing gets overlooked. So Paylocity solves that problem by bringing payroll, HR, employee management, and workforce tools together instead of leaving them spread across separate systems. It helps businesses manage the people side of the company, from payroll and employee records to time tracking, benefits, talent, reporting, and much more. So now that we've covered what Paylocity is, let's talk about how it actually works. A business sets up Paylocity as its payroll and HR system. Employee records, payroll details, tax information, time data, benefits, and HR documents can all live inside the platform. From there, HR and payroll teams can use Paylocity to process payroll, manage employee information, track time, support compliance, run reports, and handle different HR tasks from one place. Employees can also use Paylocity's self-service tools and mobile app to access information without going through HR for every update or question. Depending on the setup, employees can do things like view paychecks, clock in and out, check schedules, update personal information, access messages, complete tasks, and request time off. And that flexibility is a big part of the platform. It's not a one-size-fits-all setup where every business uses the exact same tools in the exact same way. One business may use Paylocity mainly for payroll, time tracking, and employee self-service. Another may use it for payroll, benefits, onboarding, performance, and expense management. But the point is that Paylocity isn't just helping with one payroll task. It's connecting payroll to the employee data, HR processes, and workforce tools around it. And we're gonna go deeper on how those pieces work together, including automation and how Paylocity supports growth in our follow-up videos. Okay, now let's break down what Paylocity actually does. The first major piece is payroll, which is the foundation of the platform. Paylocity helps businesses process payroll, manage payroll taxes, support compliance, handle direct deposit, and give employees access to pay stubs and W-2s. Now, the goal isn't just to run payroll, it's to keep payroll connected to the rest of your HR data. If someone's role changes, or they get a raise, or their hours increase, or benefits are updated, payroll can be affected. Paylocity is built to keep those pieces easier to manage from one system. The second major piece is the HR platform. Once you have employees as a business, you're not just paying someone, you're hiring them, onboarding them, managing their information, tracking their time, supporting their growth, and trying to keep everything organized as the team changes. Paylocity offers tools for people management, including employee records, benefits, time and labor, and HR information. It also includes talent tools for areas like recruiting, onboarding, and performance. Paylocity also includes employee experience tools like self-service, mobile access, and communication features. Those tools help employees and managers stay better connected and easily access the information they need without constantly submitting HR requests. There's also reporting and analytics. Paylocity gives businesses better visibility into workforce data, so teams aren't pulling numbers from different systems and trying to put it all together manually. Paylocity even offers additional platform tools like workflows, automation, integrations, and AI. We will touch on those here, but we'll go deeper on automation and workflows in the next Paylocity video. So the real question isn't just whether Paylocity can run payroll. The better question is whether your business needs payroll, HR, time tracking, benefits, employee records, reporting, and employee access working together. If the answer is yes, that's where Paylocity is worth a serious look. If you're starting to feel the limits of basic payroll software and need payroll and HR working together in one place, Paylocity definitely makes sense. On the other hand, if you only need the simplest possible way to pay 1 or 2 employees, it may be more platform than you need right now. It's also worth considering if your business is growing and your HR needs are getting more sophisticated. If you're adding more employees, opening a new location, dealing with more compliance requirements, or have more data to manage, it may be time for an upgrade. It's also useful if you want employees to have more self-service access to their own information. That includes things like paychecks, tax forms, schedules, time off requests, personal information, and HR tasks, all depending on your setup. Paylocity also gives you better visibility into your workforce data. If you're tired of pulling numbers from different systems and trying to piece them together in a spreadsheet, having reporting and analytics built into the same platform can make a real difference. And Paylocity supports small businesses, mid-sized businesses, and enterprise organizations, so it's not built for just one stage of growth. We'll go deeper on the growth side in another video where we'll talk about how businesses know they've moved beyond entry-level payroll tools and need a more complete HR platform. So how much is all of this going to cost your business? Paylocity doesn't use one flat public price that applies to every business. Pricing depends on the products and services you need, your employee count, and how your system is set up. For small business payroll, Paylocity charges per employee per month, not per payroll run. That means you're not paying a separate fee every time you need to run payroll. But because Paylocity is modular, the actual cost depends on what your business uses. A business that only needs payroll and basic HR is going to have a different setup than a business using payroll, time tracking, benefits, integrations, and reporting. Now, if you want current pricing, you'll need to reach out to them directly to get a custom price for your business. You can book a demo with Paylocity and check out the system, or you can explore one of Paylocity's product tours, which can help you see how the platform works before making a decision. So here's the main takeaway. Paylocity is built for businesses that want payroll, HR, employee management, and workforce tools working together in one connected platform. It's not just about paying employees, it's about managing the work around payroll too, employee data, time tracking, benefits, and all the other operational pieces that get harder to manage as a business grows. For businesses that have outgrown basic payroll software, that connection is what makes Paylocity valuable. It can reduce the need to jump between systems, give employees better access to their own information, and help HR and payroll teams manage more of the employee lifecycle in one place. If you want to dive deeper, we'll link our follow-up videos on how Paylocity handles automation and workflows and how it supports businesses as they scale. And if Paylocity sounds like the kind of platform your business is ready for, check the link in our description to learn more or request a demo. Thank you for watching, Mavericks. I'll see you in the next video.